Hey, I'm Oz. I am part of the core team here at Code for San Francisco. Been working with the team here for about a year now. And I am working on a project called Brigadehub. There's a major problem right now with brigades all over the world that end up spending an inordinate amount of time on building and maintaining their own local infrastructure, website, skill matching, content creation, a bunch of other things. Because there are similar needs that are occurring for all of these brigades, wheels are getting reinvented over and over. And it pulls focus away from what the brigade really should be focusing on, the needs of their community. This is where Brigadehub comes in. The purpose of Brigadehub is to create a public portal for the brigade that is easy to deploy, easy to maintain, and easy to update for non-developer leadership. It's designed to distribute the management of that content among the members of the brigade, so project leads themselves can maintain their own project profile, bloggers can log in and work without needing to pass it through leadership. And we wanted to provide a single source of truth for all the information that is coming out of the brigade itself. One of the big questions we're running into is why use Brigadehub? Why not just use WordPress? Why not just use Hackable or one of these other more generic website things? The first reason is that we're trying to focus on is to make it easy to deploy and use with no coding experience necessary. We're going to be expanding out one-click deploys within the next half year to Heroku, with Now and Docker, to be able to streamline the process of getting a website up and running from the first time that you interact with Brigadehub to the point of having a working brigade website. Another reason you want to use Brigadehub is because of its hackable architecture. It's designed to, the architecture itself is split into three separate modules. The core, which handles all of the data, a public theme, which is what everyone else coming to the brigade will actually see, and then an admin theme so that they can actually update that data. By splitting it out, you can, for example, switch out those front-facing themes for a separate one if you like, or mix and match them to a different solution that you may have while still maintaining the same data construction underneath. Or deploy one or the other by themselves. Or just have an API for your brigade. Composable deployments is one thing that we're working hard to make sure is ready for beta release here in January. And one more thing that we're shooting for with Brigadehub is not only to enable the brigade to distribute information within the brigade itself, but to enable collaboration with other brigades as well. There are already a number of different brigades that are on board for trying Brigadehub once we hit beta. But one thing that really is going to help enable the brigade network to help things like Adopt a Drain be deployed within other cities and other communities is the ability for these brigades to communicate between each other. The Brigadehub network, a distributed peer-to-peer network of discovering these instances of Brigadehub, is something that we're working on for mid next year. Current status is alpha. We have a live deployment right now on codeforsanfrancisco.org. Also, Code for San Jose is looking to deploy an instance as well. We have things like a contact page, check-in form, admin dashboard, sponsor lists, project profiles, pretty much anything you'd expect out of a brigade website right now. Next step is beta, which is January 1st, where we're going to make sure that the segmented architecture is functioning properly, Slack integration, log migrations, Then after that, we're going to be focusing on Brigadehub network, project matching, internationalization, really trying to shoot the value for the brigades through the roof with it. What we need are some node developers, some MongoDB developers, anyone who has been involved with QA testing. And then after January, we're going to be needing anyone with WordPress or Jekyll experience for the blog migrations, any React developers for theme development, user researchers, analytics specialists. So yeah, if you want to find more information, brigadehub.github.io. You can sign up for the mailing list there. We're also on #BrigadeHub channel and @BrigadeHub on Twitter if you want more info. So that's time. Are there any questions about Brigadehub? That's actually a really good question. Code for America actually had a similar system to go across the entire Brigade network. It's called the CF API. It was designed to interact with data sets for brigades themselves for project data. And one problem that we're running into is that there's no longer anyone centralized in Code for America to maintain it. And so the CFA API has now fallen into disrepair and is no longer actively maintained. By offloading that data structure onto the brigades themselves and allowing the Brigadehub instances to discover other instances independent of any centralized authority, allows for you to have a brigade network of 2 if you wanted, or a brigade network of 50. And all of that would be maintained by the Brigadehub network itself under the hood in the actual program. So it ends up working like a lot of other peer-to-peer networks, like BitTorrent or any of those others. So does that answer your question?
Well, I'm not a programmer, so I'm not sure if I fully understand. So you're saying that the network can maintain itself without relying on a specific key component?
Correct. Because the network will be distributed and self-correcting, it makes it so that no one team can take down the entire network.
But then there will still need to be a team that's running the basic updating and all the things.
Right, and that's the team that I'm running.
Okay, and then
Right. For updates to Brigadehub itself. Any other questions? Awesome.